How well do you know your needs and desires in a relationship? Like, can you just say them boom, boom, boom? Probably not. The thing is, we explore and find out about our boundaries and our desires in a relationship either after our boundaries have been crossed or when we feel like our desires are not being satisfied. So both of those experiences, they have kind of like a negative taste in them. And wouldn't be amazing to get more familiar with the clues that you might notice about yourself or notice about the relationship dynamic or particular sensations in the body that would be your alarm to get more clarity. Is this a boundary? Is this a desire? Is this a need that I need to communicate? And what are the effective ways to do it? So all this inspired me to put together this very unique and experiential workshop where you can come in and explore your boundaries and desires through non-sexual touch. Yes, in this workshops, we will be offering some massage touch to arms, to shoulders, maybe to your feet, whatever feels comfortable to you, with the intention to explore how does no feels in my body as a giver and as a receiver? How does yes feels in my body as a giver and as a receiver? What are the ways I can communicate my no? What are the ways I can receive a no and not take it personal and not make it a big deal? How can we negotiate and find the middle ground? All of this might sound very simple, but the truth is, when it comes to relationships, we're usually afraid to say the truth. We're usually afraid to name what is that desire, or what is it that we need to adjust, or how much space do we need, right? And then you might either have people pleasing tendencies where you give and you actually not in consent to things that you're offering and giving, and then it all builds up into resentment. Or maybe you just on the receiving end of something that you actually don't like, and what happens then, it shuts down your body and actually your openness to connect deeper with that person. So all of this is a small nuances that is easy to notice when we use touch, because with touch, you cannot go into the story. It's not going to be very complicated with a long pros and cons list. You simply notice, do I like this touch or I don't? Does it feel good or it doesn't? Do I want to? Am I leaning forward to, or am I actually shutting down and closing off? So it's easy to spot and you don't have to go into the story. So during this workshop, you're also going to learn about will of consent and how to navigate it, how to be mindful and conscious when you're a giver and receiver, and what consent play, what role consent play in all of this. And you will get more familiar with your own self-awareness around your desires and your boundaries, because it is the same sensation when it comes to touch, to trip, to go somewhere overseas for a vacation, to be in a relationship with somebody. The sensation that you feel in your body will be the same. So come to this workshop and explore how that feels, so then you can be more aware, more prepared, more confident in your relationship. And this workshop opens for couples and singles. If you are coming on your own, you will be randomly partner up with another participant at a workshop. We do not promise gender balance, and this is all really about your experience. And it does not require attraction or any other elements. You just really partners who give each other feedback for the workshop. If you have a friend, bring a friend. If you don't want to be partner up with somebody random, so you have different level of comfort. Everything is consent-based. You're always a choice. You can always modify it. You can always ask me for adjustments, for support. You can always say no and opt out of the exercise and just observe. There is, I take it very seriously to create safety, approval, permission, and fun for these deeply experiential practices. Come join me. I am very, very excited to co-create with you.